So let's continue now our discussion about the mapping features. So I'm going to just close this detail view now, and also close the info box. And next, let's look at dynamically changing the icon used for each point on the map. So in this case, you can see, if we look at the data, you can see that we have a elevation for each airport. So let's say that we'd like to use one color icon for airports that are, say, below 1,000 feet, and then another icon for airports that are between 1,000 and 5,000, and then another icon for airports that are above 5,000 feet. Now, this is not particularly practical in this application, but you can think of many other applications where dynamically changing the icon would be very useful. For example, if you had, say, houses for sale, you might have the most expensive houses in one color and then less expensive houses in another color. Or if you had customers, you might have customers who have spent more than a certain amount in one color, etc. So there's a lot of very practical uses for dynamically setting the marker icon. So let's go back now and go back to our alternate view definition, and again bring up the builder. And now here you can see that there's the marker icons, and the marker icons can be defined here. So you can define as many expressions as you want, and for each expression you can specify what the corresponding icon is that you should use. So let's go ahead now and fill in these values. So to save time here, I'm going to use the import feature here, and I've built a system of equations that I'm going to just paste in. And if you look here, you'll see that basically if the elevation is less than 1,000, then we're going to use this icon from the Google site. And then if the elevation is between 1,000 and 3,000, we're going to use another icon from the Google site, etc. So let's go ahead here and click OK, and then Alpha 5 imports the icon. So you can see here's the icon for elevations less than 1,000, here's the icon for elevations between 1,000 and 3,000, and there's the icon for elevations above 3,000. So let's go ahead now and save that, and then click OK. Go ahead now into working preview, and then switch over to the map, and you can see there's our color-coded map locations over here. So these are the airports that are low-lying, and this is medium, and these two airports are above I forget what location we used over there. They're above 5,000, I think above 3,000 feet. So you can see that color coding the map locations is extremely easy. So next what we're going to do is look at the actual layout of the alternate view. So if you look here, you can see that we have the grid view, which is the main view, and then in a tab we have the alternate view. But you can display the alternate views any way you want. So let's go back now to the alternate view over here, and currently basically you can see that we've said that that the mode is selectable, which means that you can select which of the alternate views to display. You can also basically have all visible, in which case the grid part and also the alternate views will all be visible at the same time. So if I go ahead there and do all visible, then I can basically specify how the grid and the alternate view are laid out. So let's go ahead now and say that there's a freeform template, and then go ahead now to the template builder, and I'll just choose, say, this predefined template that says lay all views out side by side. So you can see now here's our freeform template with the placeholder for the main view and then a placeholder for the alternate view. So let's go ahead now and save that, and pause now and pick it up in the next video.